Hey guys, Ernest Langdon from Langdon Tactical. Got a quick video for you on how to install a trigger job in a bag in a PX4. And I'm going to give you guys the shortcut version of doing this so that we don't have to disassemble the bottom of the gun and take the back strap off. And now the first thing you're going to do obviously is clear your gun, do proper safety procedures, and then field strip the gun, take the slide off of the gun, and we're going to have basically what's left is the frame here with the standard trigger kit in it. Now the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to thumb cock the hammer, pull the trigger, and then release it slowly, not dry fire it, so that I get the trigger bar out of the way and I can reach the top trigger group retaining pin. So I'm going to reach down in there and pop that out to the side, pull that pin out, and then I'm going to take my punch, put it on my block here, knock that lower pin out. So both of my pins are out. At this point, the trigger group is under spring tension, but the hammer's down, so only a little bit of spring tension. I want to control that tension with my thumb by pushing down on the frame and then pull that out and allow it to release. And then the easy thing to do is reach down and grab the trigger bar to pull the trigger group out. That seems to work the best. So there's my old trigger group, and there's the trigger bar. To get the trigger bar out, we're going to pull the trigger so that it comes forward, and it'll give you space to pull the trigger bar out of the trigger and away from the side. Now get my new trigger bar. Trigger still pulled. I put it back into that same slot, drop it back into the notch. I can release the trigger, and now it's where it needs to be. I'm going to take my trigger job in a bag group. Everything should be assembled like this. We will drop it down into the slot, making sure that the hammer spring and the two legs of the trigger group drop down into the frame like so. Then I'm going to, before I push it all the way down in, I'm going to rotate my trigger bar down into the slot and pull the trigger a little bit so that it drops into the slot for the DA notch. There we go. And then push that whole group down into the frame of the gun until my pinholes are lined up. Take quite a bit of pressure here because I'm compressing that hammer spring. Put in my top pin as far as I can, put in that second pin, and then again get my plastic mallet, drop those two pins the rest of the way in, and now my trigger group is in place. I'm going to go ahead and put my slide back onto the gun now. Do a quick function check, decocker still works, and then I'm going to burnish the hammer by pushing forward on the hammer and pulling the trigger. It's always a good idea to do this when you've got any brand new sear combination, which is basically what this is. And then you should have a nice crisp single action and a nice smooth double action on your PX4.